Hi, second grade. I didn't know if you knew that April is National Poetry Month. And while we were finishing up our unit on Kate DiCamillo, I wanted to go over some poems with you because we can learn a lot of really important information from poetry. Okay, so some of the standards that we're going to learn over this 2-week unit is how words and phrases supply rhythm and meaning in a poem. Okay, and we'll do that through regular beats, alliteration, repeated lines, and rhymes. And I'm going to teach you, or Miss Meadows is going to teach you what all of those different things are. We're also going to use clues because poetry uses a lot of really interesting vocabulary. We're going to use clues in a sentence to determine the meaning of unknown vocabulary words. And then we're also going to look at shades of meaning for verbs and adjectives, which means like you could toss something, or you could hurl something, or you could throw something. They all have different shades of meaning. They start with a little intense to more intense. Or adjectives like thin, scrawny, slender, okay, skinny. All of those have different levels of meaning. We're going to talk about shades of meaning for verbs and adjectives. We're also going to touch on prefixes, suffixes, and root words because those are really important to being able to understand meaning and unknown words. If you know prefixes and suffixes and root words, you are thousands of steps ahead of the game. I always like to start my poetry units with this poem by Shel Silverstein. I'm going to read it to you, and then if you want, you can read it with me. Let's go ahead and try it. So it says, if you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer. If you're a pretender, come sit by my fire. For we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, come in. Okay, you ready? I'll point this time. Go ahead and read it with me. If you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer. If you're a pretender, come sit by my fire. For we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, come in. So I have some questions for you. What is Shel Silverstein inviting you to? What do you think? Okay. Why do you think he writes words like hope, pray, Why did he include that in his poetry? And then, what do you think flax golden tails may mean? What do you think? We have some flax golden tails to spin. Come in, come in. What are some guesses you might have for that? Go ahead and record your answers on the Google document provided, and then I'll put up a second video going over the answers.